Natural bodybuilding is not about who can get the biggest, it's about who can get the leanest. This is a quote that I've actually heard from Nick's Strength and Power. However, I want to say that he took that from someone else. Regardless, this is a common truth that a lot of natural fitness enthusiasts come across, especially after they've been lifting for 10 plus years, even maybe a couple years. Getting lean, and if you have the genetics, getting shredded is your only superpower as a natural bodybuilder, natural lifter, whatever you want to call it, just fitness, whatever, And that's because, the body can change in many ways. However, when it comes to fat loss, that's going to create the most drastic change in your body. Anyone can gain weight. Gaining weight is easy for most people. Not so much for me because I have an ectomorphic sort of build. However, when you look at different people, at different body fats, a lot of the times they don't even look like the same person. I honestly think that I look a lot different, even, changing between 10 pounds. And that's because of body fat distribution, how it affects the physique. My body fat is actually largely centered on my upper body, believe it or not, even though, at least right now, my face looks lean. You can see, for example, in my hands, they're super lean. You can see the bones in my hands, some of the bones in my face, there's bones in my neck and stuff like that. Not so much in other extremities of my body, but you can see a lot of detail on myself at the moment. But just a couple months ago, you couldn't really see that because I was 10 pounds heavier. Why is that? That's because of the effect of body fat percentages. I think if that more people focus on this kind of mindset when it comes to natural fitness, they will probably be a lot happier with their progress, and they will stop, letting themselves down. All of these moguls or these fitness experts, we already know a lot of them lie and are on drugs. A lot of these people are not the norm, and they don't give good advice. They tell people, they constantly tell people that they just got to gain more weight. Even if somebody's already overweight. I've heard, I swear, I'm not kidding. I've heard fitness influencers tell people who are overweight that they still need to gain weight to build muscle because you got to build that base, bro. You got to build that base of fluff, right? And then you can cut it down from there. That's fucking bullshit, okay? No offense, excuse my language just then and there, but that is a bunch of nonsense. If you do not have visible muscle definition, you have to lose weight. I don't care if you're 95 pounds. If you do not have the definition, you need to cut down. And then from there, then you can maybe bulk up. But my philosophy is simple. As soon as you stop seeing abdominal definition, you need to be cutting. At least if you're a male. For females, it's different, because the essential body fat percentage for them is higher. For women, it's roughly between, I think, 15 and 20%. For guys, it's between 3 and 12% is the essential body fat range for ideal health or something like that. I don't buy the whole thing that more fluff is healthier and that 15 to 20% body fat is healthier. I don't think that's true because of body fat distribution discrepancies between individuals. For example, like myself, I tend to hold a lot of body fat on my stomach area, and a body fat percentage for me is probably gonna be a lot lower than somebody else, even somebody of the same height and body build in general. So long story short, natural bodybuilding is not about who can get the biggest, it's about who can get the leanest. If you're a natural lifter, if you take up this mindset, you're going to be a lot more satisfied with your journey in fitness.